students, do you want to get into the top engineering colleges of Karnataka? If yes, then you must know that you have to perform really well in your KCET 2025 examination, as well as you have to excel in your board examinations. Now, I can understand that this is really a difficult task because you have to manage both the preparation and you have limited time, right? But do not worry, today's video is for this. In today's video, I'll be giving you a detailed strategy how you can manage time and how should you prepare both for your KCET 2025 and your board examination, that is second PUC examination, effectively, so that we can get the top 1000 rank in the KCET 25 examination. Okay, so yes, if you are an aspirant of KCET 25 and you want to get into top colleges, you want to top rank you want, then this video is for you. Please watch the complete video so that you can understand how you should manage your time now. Okay, so yes, now let's get started without any delay. So first of all, we need to, you may ask, ma'am, why is it important to focus on boards, right? Why is it required to focus on boards? We can focus directly on the KCET competitive examination, right? But yes, for you remember, for KCET examination, board plays a very important role in the determination of your KCET rank. Okay, KCET examination you will give, that is okay, but a rank that is given to you for the KCET, that is board has a very important role there. Why? Because 50% weightage of board mark is taken. 50%. Can imagine, the board has equally important as equally important your KCET examination to get a top rank in the KCET 2025 examination. Okay, so what I'm saying, if you want to get KCET 2025 top rank, okay, then you need to excel in two things. One is your KCET examination, okay, and another is your board examination, because both have 50% weightage. Getting? Right? Now I'll explain you like how the rank is calculated so that we can have a clear idea that how exactly board is also playing such an important role in this rank determination game. Okay, so like for example, see, suppose in your PUC board examination, physics, chemistry and maths, okay, in physics, chemistry and maths 100 marks are there, so you secured 85, 98 and 98. So in your board exam the total mark is 281 out of 300. Okay, so now what is the, so now what is this mark out of 300? Okay, so 300 marks, it is 2, so how much percentage you got? 281 by 300 into 100, you got 93.6% in your board examinations. Now you need to take 50% of this, that is 93.6 divided by 2 will get 46.83. Okay, now coming to your KCET examination. KCET examination also, suppose you got physics 40, chemistry 40, mathematics 40, so total you got 100 out of 180, right? If you remember, if you know the KCET exam pattern, each subject is of 60 marks, right? So 60, 60, 60, that is 180. So and you got 40, 30, 30. So you got 100 out of 180. So now if you see what is the mark percentage, so 100 out of 180 into 100 is 55.55%. Now the 50% of this one is 27.775. So now your total will be what? Total will be 46.83 plus 27.775. Okay, so if we take this total, we'll be getting around 74.6%, okay, or 74.6. So based on this 74.6 will determine your KCET rank. Okay, so now I hope all of you have understood what is the role of board exam, what is the role of your KCET examination. Okay, both are equally important to top this examination. Okay, to get a top rank in KCET, you need to do really well in your board examinations as well as in your KCET. Now the question arises, how? Okay, what should be the strategy, what should be the plan, what should be the timetable? So that all things we are going to discuss now. Okay, so the first thing, what is the challenge? Why can't we, like, what are the challenges that we face as a student? What are the challenges that we are having to prepare for both the examinations? Okay, so now the first difficulty is too much syllabus, right? You have both 11 syllabus and 12th syllabus, and now you are in 12th. You might have already forgotten the 11th syllabus, right? So you have too much syllabus to prepare, and both the syllabuses, both the exams. So for board exam you need to prepare only 12th, whereas for KCET you need to prepare both the syllabus, right? Next, so you have the pressure to do well in both the exams, just as I told you that you have to do really well in your board exams and do really well in your KCET examination. So that pressure is there that I have to perform well in both, right? But yes, pressure can be managed, stress can be managed by doing effective study methods, okay, by following effective study methods that we are going to discuss. Next is not enough time. So if you see, now it is September, okay, and you will be having the exam in the next month, April. Okay, so nearly 6.5 months are left. Okay, only 6.5 months are left, and you have 3 subjects: physics, chemistry, maths, right? So if you prepare, if you see, so I cannot say that more like enough time is there. It is very limited time now, and in this limited time you have to focus both on board and your KCET examination. Okay, so yes, now what should be our approach? How should we approach this one? First is setting clear goals. We should have clear goals for every week that we are studying, for every day, for every month. We should have a clear goal. Okay, so that means your goals should be specific. Smart goals you should prepare. Okay, not like, what do you mean by smart goals? Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Okay, so what is specific? Specific means you should tell that, okay, in this particular week, okay, I'll be completing 2 chapters of chemistry. That is specific. You decided solutions and chemical kinetics we are going to cover. So that is specific goals, 2 chapters you have to do. Now, measurable. What is that meaning of measurable? You will decide that from chemical kinetics I will solve 10 PYQs, okay, 10 questions of KCET, and I'll be from suppose I told you solutions and kinetics, right? Solutions and kinetics for this week. Okay, for example, chemistry this week. That is, you made your goal very specific, that in chemistry what chapters you have to finish. Measurable, how will you measure? In solutions you will decide that I will do 10 MCQs, and in chemical kinetics I'll do 10 MCQs. Okay, you have quantified. So if you have done 10 MCQs, then your goal is finished. If you could not do, then it is difficult. That means you could not measure your goals. You suppose you just write, I'll solve questions. How many to solve you haven't done, you haven't put a quantity over that, then that is not a smart goal. Okay, next, achievable means in 1 week completing these 2 chapters is really achievable. Okay, if you think that in this particular week I will finish the 12th syllabus, I'll complete the 12th syllabus in 1 week, right? That is not achievable. Okay, that is not a goal that can be achieved under normal conditions. For suppose you want to achieve, you have to go very drastic, you have to study from like day and night, you have to study. That is not a healthy way. Okay, next, goal should be relevant. So relevant means, suppose in this important time you are going to prepare for example, you are going and studying, giving more importance to 11th standard some topics. Okay, and you know in your KCET examination 12th topics are more important than 11th topics, but you have given this 1-2 weeks for, suppose like 1 week you have given whole for mole concept or structure of atom, some chapter. So that goal is not relevant or not very much effective towards achieving the top rank. Okay, or suppose for example you have decided to study for like 15 hours, but you have studied 15 hours, but you studied some other subjects like sociology, social science, some other general knowledge things you are studying. That is, no doubt you are studying, but your goal is not relevant for the KCET top rank examination. Okay, so your goal should be very much relevant to what exam you are cracking. Okay, next, time bound. So yes, we have done this time bound. These 2 things should be completed within this week, right? So suppose this week ends by 22nd September, suppose. So your goal should be that by 22nd September these 2 chapters, these many questions should be done, right? So you must have a clear and a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time bound goals. Okay, so examples I have given. For example, you have just now we explained everything. So Now what you have to do is, for this you have to break down the large task into smaller manageable steps. Now see, I'll tell you, we have started a series in our channel where we are doing KCET 2025 preparation. Now there, every chapter I have broken into small parts. Okay, for every chapter it is broken like 4 days in one chapter. Okay, so you should know, like, you similarly you can divide day wise. Today if you want to study chemistry, tomorrow you want to study physics, maths you want to study both the days. Okay, so you need to have a particular goal. It should be broken into smaller parts. Today I'll study only colligative properties, organic reactions. So it should be very much well designed, and it should be broken into smaller chunks so that the work can be done. Okay, next is creating a balanced timetable. So we have to maintain a balance between what? We have to maintain a balance between our KCET preparation and our board preparation. Okay, you have to maintain a balance. Now for example, you are having classes from 8 to 4. I believe all of you will be going to some school or coaching classes, whatever. 8 to 4 I am thinking you are not available, and so I can say that per day, in one day, you are able to give 3 to 4 hours of study hour, 3 to 4 hours of self-study. Okay, so this 3 to 4 hours should have time for board, time for KCET, time for revision. These 3 things should be the key component in this 3 to 4 hours. So now suppose your 1 hour study slot is in the morning and 3 hours is in the evening, for example. So 1 hour is, you can focus on the board syllabus for 1 hour in the morning. In the evening, you can do KCET specific practice for 1 hour, solving 5 to 10 MCQs, and then 1 hour you must give for revision. Okay. So in this, you should remember that whenever you are preparing a timetable, there should be breaks and there should be recreational activities to avoid burnout. So you must not feel that you are studying too much, you are frustrated, you are irritated. Not that. Just study for 45 minutes, 50 minutes, take 10 to 5 minutes break, and then again come back and study. Okay. So next, coming to prioritization. Which month what should be given priority? That is very, very important. So as I told you, early stage. Now September to December you can prioritize more on KCET, 60% time for KCET and board 40%. Like for example, if you are studying for 3 hours, okay, per day, or 4 hours, I'll take 4 hours is required. So you can take 60% of this 4 hours. Okay, so that means, so almost it is 12 by 5, so something around 2.5 hours, right? 2.5 hours of this 4 hours should be for your KCET, okay, and remaining 1.5 hours is for boards. Okay, just I am telling a rough number. If you are studying more than this, that is very good, but yes, 60% of time please devote it for your KCET preparation and 40% of time for your board examination right now. Now once you come during the boards, right, where you are writing January, February month, okay, give 100% time to board exams. Okay, 100% time for board exams, because giving board exams are equally, so doing good in board exam is also a part of KCET preparation. Okay, next, when you come post boards in the terms of March and April, dedicate full time to your KCET preparation. Clear? So September to December, what are we going to do? If we are studying 4 hours, 2.5 hours we are going to study for KCET, 1.5 hours we are going to study for board. Then coming to December, then January, February, when we come in the months of January and February, mostly we can give time for board, but I can say like this, like 90% for board and 10% for KCET you can still keep. You can just practice 5 MCQs every day. Something I can tell, if you are done with your board examination or you're okay with your board examination. Next, after post board, that is in March and April, you have to dedicate completely for your KCET examination, where you have to practice only MCQ. Now when I'm telling that you have to prioritize KCET and 60% time you have to give for KCET preparation, means at that time you need to practice MCQs. Okay, so KCET preparation means I'll tell MCQs, board topics means subjective questions. Okay, learning subjective questions, their answers, how to present, these all things you have to give time. Now coming to your board exams, in this time give more time to subjective questions and here completely for MCQs. Okay, so next is effective study techniques. So see, if you are having some effective study techniques, the same thing which you are studying for 2.5 hours, you can reduce it to 1 hour. Okay, so your time will be saved and you can use that time for completing other syllabus, right? So that is why use some very good study techniques like active learning. Okay, so what can be used for active learning? Like flashcards you can use, mind maps you can use, self quizzing you can use. Now I'll tell one example. When I was studying in 12th class, so chemistry, as you know, a lot of organic reactions are there, right? So I used to write numbers. I used to write like preparation of haloalkanes. There are 6 methods of preparation, and when I was doing my daily course, I was recalling those 6 methods of preparation. Okay, so these are some things that you can follow, and many charts I used to paste on my walls, and then I used to see them. Okay, morning a day I will see, okay, these reactions are there. Evening again before going to sleep I will see the reactions. Okay, so these are how you should have this practice of revising again and again. Now see, what is the use of revision? Suppose you have studied in the first month solutions chapter, okay, and you have not revised it again. So for completing solutions chapter, suppose you suppose you took 3 hours, okay, and then you left it, you completed, you are very strong at, you have done all PYQs, everything, you completed 3 hours and that is done. Now you left it after that. Okay, so this you suppose you did in September month. Okay, now September went, October went, November, when you came to November, okay, and you realized and you started studying solutions chapter, you just saw that, okay, I have already finished them, let me see it. At that time you will realize that you haven't remembered anything now. So what you have to do, again you have to devote this 3 hours, or maybe it may not be exactly 3 hours, you have to exactly like devote another 2 to 3 hours to recall it, right? So that will waste your time again. Rather than that, what you can do every day, like every weekly once, if you just keep revising 5-10 minutes, you can save that 2 to 3 hours that you are going to waste later if you do not revise now. Okay, so it is very, very important that please do revision. There should be, whether you make a timetable or not, I will recommend you to make a revision timetable definitely. What should be your revision in this week? Which chapters are you going to revise this week? Sunday, Saturday, please use it for revision. Any holidays you are getting, use it for revision. Okay, if you are not interested in study on Sundays, at least do the proper revision. Okay. Next one, you have to do time bound practice, because you know in KCET examination there is time. So whenever you are writing, set a timer for solving the KCET papers and then solve previous year papers or board papers. So whatever you do, just do time bound practice. Okay, so this will help you to adapt to the situation of exams, to adapt yourself to the exam conditions, and to write in that particular time pressure and management of time. Okay, next, coming to next one here. Okay, next one is mock test and evaluation. So this is very again important to check the level. You are going on studying and studying, but you don't know where, like what like after you have completed 3 months, now when you are writing the test, you are seeing you are not able to solve the questions because you haven't prepared the way the questions are asked. So it is like waste of 3 months completely, right? So you have to take test regularly to understand that, okay, whatever your preparation you are doing, that preparation is on the right track. Okay, so for that you take weekly KCET mock test. Okay, so I'll also tell in our channel every Sunday we are giving you test. If you are not aware, if you want, you can join that. There is free of cost. Every Sunday there is a test for biology, chemistry and physics right now, and maths will also start very soon. So yes, every Sunday it is there. There is no, you need not have to pay anything. It's absolutely free. You just have to go to like our channel, WhatsApp channel, you can join, and then every Sunday we are giving test, and not only test, we are discussing the solutions in the evening as well. So if you do not have any source of mock test, or you don't know from where to practice the questions, we have every Sunday a test. It will be there till your exams are there, so you can join that. Okay, this is not mandatory, just a recommendation in case you do not have any other source. Okay, next, so how will you practice for board examinations? For board examinations, you can just solve your sample papers, right? And for KCET examinations, you need to do MCQs, and then you can analyze your performance. You can just see what type of questions are wrong, which questions are correct, and then you can know what is your weakness, and then change your study plan accordingly. Like for example, as I told you, we have chemistry, physics and bio. So suppose you are an engineering aspirant, you have written physics and chemistry, and you say that in chemistry out of 60 you are getting something around, sorry, we are out of 30 you are getting 21 or 20 plus. That is not a very bad score, fine. But in physics you are getting like 2 to 3 marks only, right? That means what, you are very weak in physics. So in your study time, whichever time you are giving for your KCET preparation, in that also you need to give more time for physics, right? Understood? Okay, next is this one, managing stress and staying consistent. So you have to remember that your exam is on May, okay? So almost 6.5 months are there, I can say. With that, a lot of holidays are there, Dashera is there, Christmas is there, New Year is there, so many functions, parties, time will come, but you need to stay consistent for this 6 to 6.5 months if you want to get into the top engineering colleges of Karnataka. Okay, so there is stress management is very important, so that you can like if you are very much stressed, then you cannot focus on the studies, and if you cannot focus on the studies, your whatever time you are devoting, that will not be productive. Okay, so you can practice some stress management techniques like do meditation for 5 minutes or deep breathing, light exercise daily to relax. So keep your body and mind very healthy. Okay, next one, maintain consistency. So for maintaining consistency, what things you should do? Study in short breaks, okay? Like you study for 25 to 30 minutes and take a short break of 5 to 10 minutes, okay? And always remember, stay positive and reward yourself for small accomplishments. Now, so for example, I told you that in this particular week, you have planned to complete solutions and chemical kinetics. Now, suppose you did that. Okay, suppose you did that, then gift yourself. Like you will tell, ma'am, how can we gift ourselves? So gift yourself with some your favorite food, or with your favorite chocolate, or with some favorite web series you are very much wanting. But your thing should be, if I complete this, then I can watch that web series half an hour or 1 hour. Okay, so like this, try rewarding yourself, try punishing yourself if you are not able to complete the your goal. Like whatever is that particular goal. For example, as I told you, this week you have planned to complete solutions and kinetics, but you couldn't do it. Then you have to remember that I will not go outside on Sunday, I will not roam with friends on Sunday, I will complete the target first. Okay, so whatever happens, the goal should be at the top priority. Okay, next, coming to sleep and nutrition. So it is very important to maintain your health, because suppose once you are ill, 3 to 4 days will go, and 3 to 4 days wasting at this point of time can bring your rank to thousands, can bring your rank down by thousands of the 10,000 numbers. Okay, so that is why each and every day, each and hour, each and every minute is very important. Do not waste anything. And if you are getting health issues, that will take a long duration to be okay, right? So take proper care of yourself first of all. Okay, so that's why you need proper sleep as well as proper nutrition. So aim for at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep and nutrition. You can eat balanced food and avoid junk food. Okay, so these all things you will be knowing how to take care of your health. But yes, we do not do that easily, right? We get easily attracted with junk food and all. And you might be telling, at this age, if we don't eat, at what that time we'll eat. I understand these all things, but yes, everything has a limit. You can go for junk food, no doubt, once upon a week or like twice a month you can have, but not regularly. Okay, so yes, next, very important, the key takeaways of this, what you should do, what you should not do. The first thing is consistency. Start your preparation right now. 6.5 months is very less time remaining. Start your preparation right now. Okay, stick to your timetable, but retain flexibility. So whatever is the timetable that you have maintained, the goal must be achieved. That should be your target. Every week goal should be there. Okay, next, stay motivated by reflecting on your progress regularly. So if you are achieving your targets, if you are going ahead in your preparation, then stay motivated, award yourself and feel proud about yourself. Okay, next, maintain discipline. That is very important. You should have proper discipline in your sleeping habits, in your food habits, in your study habits. Everywhere you have to maintain discipline to get into that top college. Okay, then put daily efforts will help you ace both your board and KCET examination. Okay, daily small efforts. Suppose one day you feel like you are not feeling like to study, okay, you can skip one day, but you remember that next day you have to work double for that. Okay, so the goals must be achieved at any cost. Okay, that should be our first primary responsibility that you need to have right now. Okay students, so I hope you would have understood what all things you need to do to manage both the time, both the preparation effectively. First is your timetable should include both the factors, that is your board preparation and your KCET preparation. Second thing, be consistent, give time according to the weightage. Now it is time for giving more time for KCET preparation. Okay, divide your time equally and do not take stress, but yes, take the responsibility of getting good rank in this examination. Okay, I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any other doubts or you want some clarity, please talk to me in the comment section. Like, you can comment down, I'll definitely address it. Thank you for watching and subscribe the channel for more such videos. All the very best for your KCET 2025 examination.